Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Gossip Star Vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, the drama has officially escalated. Louder, wilder, and more chaotic than ever. Last night, while you were calmly browsing cat memes and cooking clips, Saki jumped on Instagram Live with serious heat. And let's just say Claressa Shields' name didn't stand a chance. We're talking full-blown, volume-maxed, wig-snatching, truth-spilling madness.
Matter to me, but to sit here and say you can whoop some edges and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not gonna whoop nobody. You actually need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system.
She said, "It doesn't bother me, but don't sit there acting like you can beat someone up while you're out here taking pills and doing all that mess. You're not beating anybody. You need to check into rehab and get that stuff out of your body. You really do." But that wasn't even the biggest bomb of the night. Saki didn't just toss shade. She set the whole tree ablaze. She outright called Claressa Papoose's side chick, claimed she'd been boxing her way into different women's relationships, and said she's got proof that'll leave your jaw on the floor. Wait, what? Let's rewind. How did Claressa Shields, Olympic gold medalist, boxing icon, global figure, end up the punchline in a viral online fallout between two social media divas? And how is Papoose, once known as hip-hop's most faithful man, now being passed around like a mic in a rap battle? This wasn't just another social media rant. It was a full-on digital war zone. And trust, everyone tuned in. So what exactly did Saki say? What was Claressa's clapback? And who's fibbing through their filtered live streams? Get your snacks ready. This saga might just end some reputations. The internet didn't just shake, it got steamrolled. What started as another petty IG live turned into such a public takedown, even Instagram's servers might have glitched for a second. Leading the charge? None other than Saki, chaos queen, unbothered and brutally honest. Wine glass in one hand, phone in the other. It all began with a live notification. Saki's going live with some fire tea. Now, if you're up to speed on this beef, you know when she says tea, she means boiling, lawsuit-pending lava. And she brought it. From the second she popped up, lashes dramatic, edges sharp, attitude on max. You could feel something was up. Her opening line, "Let's talk about these so-called main chicks who think loyalty comes with throwing punches." The shade? Instant. The target? Clear. Claressa Shields. For the unaware, Claressa Shields, dubbed the GWOAT, greatest woman of all time, is an undefeated Olympic champion recently caught in a ridiculously tangled love triangle, or maybe a love square, involving Papoose, the rapper once seen as the poster child for black love, and of course, Saki. Word is, Papoose has been out here like he's got a VIP pass to every DM inbox.
These girls fans be coming on here talking about some, oh, Tesehki will do this to you, or Ivory will beat you up, or whatever the case may be. I'll be like, y'all got to be some damn fools, because one, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I'm a trained killer. Literally, like, fuck boxer, I'm a trained killer. So it'd be like, they be talking about these girls.
While Claressa's been seen courtside, strutting red carpets and posting subtle relationship quotes like, "Loyalty isn't talked about, it's shown." But Saki wasn't buying it. She brought evidence, screenshots, baby. And she had time. Her live was practically a slideshow of DMs, calling out Claressa by name at least 36 times in under 5 minutes. All while keeping the fierce energy of a woman with proof, a following, and nothing to lose. She said, "Y'all really think just because she's a boxer, she can punch her way into a relationship and call it love? Sis, you're not the main. You're the mid-round intermission. Try me. If I trained the way you do and didn't smoke or drink, I'd beat your ass. You're only hyped off alcohol and pills. You don't train. I'd win, and I'm not even in the gym like that."
Fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train. I will beat the fuck her.
Claressa?
Yes, if I train and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is for real alcohol, like no training. This is just natural. You train every day. You can't do a fight without training. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers.
Cue virtual gasps. And then, the line that tore through the internet. She ain't even wifey. She's a gym membership. Everybody gets a few rounds in, then moves on. At that point, Claressa hadn't even responded, but the chat was exploding. No, she didn't. Tag Claressa before it's too late. And what truly set fans off was the quiet gossip underneath it all. Sources, unverified but loud, claim Claressa had been recently seen in Miami with Papoose, supposedly for a private training camp. But people noticed something odd, barely any gym content. Instead, boat dates, fancy dinners, and romantic car selfies with captions like, "When he supports your hustle."
Say you can whoop someone like this, and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not gonna whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system.
Saki was not amused. You really think you can beat someone's ass while you're taking pills and partying? You need rehab, girl. Real talk. And Saki had receipts. It's hilarious seeing her flaunt my leftovers like she doesn't know I was just at his house last weekend. Girl, you're temporary. Sit down. Within 2 minutes, her 18,000 viewers doubled to 35,000. Verified accounts poured in. Rap pages, gossip blogs, even cast members from reality shows joined. Someone claiming to be Claressa's cousin commented, "Sis got nothing but sweat and lies? You're delusional." But Saki wasn't fazed. She leaned into the camera, raised her wine glass, and said, "Tell your cousin to pull up. I'll lace up too, but my gloves don't come with rules." Most assumed Claressa would keep quiet. She's a world champ, a brand rep, polished and PR trained. But that Detroit spirit, it didn't stay bottled long. Because 5 minutes after Saki ended her live, Claressa posted to her IG story. Black background, white text. "Y'all better stop playing with my name before I start playing with yours." And then she went live. Her eyes were icy and her tone eerily calm. No shouting, no venting, but you could feel the pressure rising with every word. You ever had someone lie on your name so convincingly, you start to think they might actually believe it themselves? That's the level of delusion we're dealing with here. Then she said, "Let's be real. I don't chase snowmen, especially not ones out here fooling everybody into thinking they're still loyal while playing both sides like a mixtape." The chat exploded. Was she talking about Papoose? It's confirmed, y'all. They were involved. Why is this more addictive than Netflix? Then came the metaphorical blow. Emotionally brutal. Claressa pulled up a screenshot. It was a screen recording of a direct message from Papoose, complete with a heart emoji and the words, "They just mad we real. Let 'em talk." Mic drop. By the time the live ended, over 50,000 people had tuned in. Screenshots flooded every social platform. Saki versus Claressa had officially become the biggest online clash since the Nicki versus Cardi shoe toss incident. But here's the twist. The truth was still unclear. Was Claressa just caught in the middle? Was Zaki just bitter? And seriously, where was Papoose while these two women battled over his loyalty like it was the final seat on a delayed flight? Insiders claimed he was busy tweeting cryptic phrases like, "Real ones don't speak on real stuff. Sir, we don't need riddles, we need facts." And the internet wasn't done. What came next? Leaked voice messages, secret DMs, and the surprise arrival of a third woman claiming both Saki and Claressa were just side pieces. Yep, you read that right. Just when it seemed that Saki versus Claressa drama had reached its peak, the internet said, "Hold my Wi-Fi." Because only 6 hours after both live streams had exploded across every group chat, Twitter thread, and gossip blog, a new audio clip surfaced. And no, this wasn't just more he said, she said. This was Papoose, undeniably Papoose, allegedly saying to someone, "I told her to calm down. She caught feelings, but I never said she was my girl. I can't control what Claressa posts." Whew, that wasn't a voice memo. That was a digital missile disguised as casual deflection. And the internet, it blew up. The audio was shared by a burner Twitter account claiming to be close to the drama. In minutes, it was everywhere. From gossip of the shade to lipstick bomb, and of course, the viral plug, who slapped a watermark on the audio and posted it with the caption, "Exclusive. Papoose downplays Claressa Shields' relationship, says she got too attached." It was over. Claressa's fans were stunned. Saki? She went live again within the hour, this time laughing so hard she had to set her phone down. "See? Told y'all. She really thought she was the main. Meanwhile, he's out here saying she just caught feelings. I'm embarrassed for her." This wasn't just a dig. It was a full-on digital takedown. Claressa stayed quiet, for now, but her PR team didn't. An insider leaked a message reportedly sent to her management that read, "We recommend a total content freeze. Do not acknowledge the leak. Do not respond to Papoose. Keep all focus on upcoming title defense. Translation, stick to boxing. This is spiraling. But guess who didn't get the memo? The third woman. Because apparently, the mess wasn't messy enough. Enter Sierra Monet, a wannabe singer with under 5,000 followers and one very loud story to share. She went live from a couch, armed with a bottle of Casamigos and a ring light so strong it nearly singed her brows, and then she dropped the bomb. Let me clear this up once and for all. I've been talking to Papoose since January, and I'm the one he flew me to New York just last month while both of them were busy showing him off. What? No one expected that. Tiki stayed silent. Claressa vanished, and Sierra looked completely unbothered. She went on, "Y'all really think Tiki was the first? Y'all really think Claressa was the main one? Papoose was hitting me up while they were bickering. Let's be real." She didn't hold back. She opened her camera roll, revealing text message screenshots full of heart emojis, a photo from the same hotel Claressa had tagged just a week before, and even a fuzzy selfie of Papoose half asleep with a caption, "Wish I woke up to this every day." Boom. Cue the meltdown. Fans lost it. Twitter threads blew up, timelines scattered. TikTokers started piecing together breakdowns with proof Sierra's telling the truth theories. Some even dubbed Papoose the reverse future. Quiet but caught up in rotation. Memes hit instantly. Claressa thought it was a love battle. Turns out it was just cardio. Tiki clocked in to fight over a man she didn't even keep, and still lost. But while the internet laughed, Claressa was gearing up for a major comeback. A day later, she posted to Instagram, "Y'all love mess but hate when a woman handles hers in silence. I'm fine, don't worry." Calm, clean, classy. But then, boom, she posted a reel of her training in slow motion, hammering a heavy bag with Papoose's name taped to it. The caption, "Focus where it matters." Iconic. And you know what they say, every comeback sparks a return. Tiki responded, not with a live video this time, but with a diss track preview on TikTok. The viral hook, "Side chick? Nah, I'm the headline while she shadowboxes. I redefine." The sound caught fire. People used it in breakup clips, clapback edits, and skits. By noon, dollar headline Side chick had been featured in over 70,000 videos. Meanwhile, Papoose stayed quiet. And that silence? It started to look intentional. Was he ducking the mess or playing puppet master? Some fans suspected the latter. A Reddit user even suggested the whole situation was staged. "Look at the timing," they wrote. Diss tracks, IG lives, leaked DMs, and a boxing promo in the same week? This is PR on steroids. Maybe so, or maybe it's just the new era of celebrity mess unfolding in real time. What nobody expected, though, not even the die-hard drama junkies, was the official statement from Papoose's team. Released exclusively to Real Talk and Censored Podcast, it said, "Mr. Papoose is focused on his upcoming music and his family. He wishes everyone involved peace and personal growth." No other comment. Peace and growth? After all this? That only stirred things more. Claressa reposted the statement with a laughing emoji. Tiki added it to her story with, "Growth starts when you stop lying." And Sierra? She dropped a now-deleted IG story showing what looked like a FaceTime screenshot with Papoose and the caption, "Say peace and growth again." And let's not forget the social media sleuths. One TikToker compared wall textures, curtain patterns, and room service menus, confirming Sierra was indeed in the same hotel suite Claressa had posted from. The consensus? Everyone was telling part of the story, but nobody had the whole truth. So, where are we now? Tiki's got a viral anthem and 50,000 new followers. Claressa's image may be bruised, but she's earned new respect. Sierra's gained sudden fame and might even land a podcast deal. And Papoose? Still missing in action, but his silence is deafening. Just when the chaos seemed to simmer down, a bombshell dropped. The police report, voice notes, diss tracks, and 3 women openly laying claim to the same man had reached critical mass. Real consequences had finally entered the chat. On the 3rd morning, screenshots surfaced of an alleged police report filed by Claressa Shields' legal team. According to the leak by gossip site Court Confidential, Claressa was accusing others of defamation and targeted attacks aimed at harming her endorsements and mental state. That's right, she was no longer just fighting in the ring. She was lawyering up. The complaint listed the side chick claims, the diss track, even Sierra's FaceTime post. calling it all a coordinated attempt to damage her name. They even submitted URLs and timestamps, receipts included. While her legal team kept it professional, Claressa went a little raw. She posted a black and white IG story from a gym locker room. No words, just the sound of heavy breathing and fists hammering a punching bag. But Tiki didn't blink. She posted a smoothie-sipping boomerang with the caption, "It's only defamation if it ain't true. Keep swinging, boo. Petty, expert level." Sierra, though, opted for another path. She released a carefully worded public apology video. Seated in a dim room lit by candles, soft music playing in the background and a tissue in hand, Sierra appeared in a video saying, "I wasn't trying to stir the pot, I was just being honest about my experience. I hope Claressa finds success both inside and outside the ring." But viewers were quick to notice that the same artwork from the hotel photo was visible behind her. So much for smoothing things over. At this stage, followers were drained but still glued to their screens, all asking the same thing: where is Papoose? And finally, he showed up. No rap, no single, no mysterious post. Just a 3-minute pre-recorded Instagram video. He sat in a car, wearing shades, looking worn out, clearly reading from his phone. "I want to say sorry to my loved ones, to those I've hurt, and to anyone pulled into this. I've made poor choices, but disrespect was never my goal. I won't address lies, but I will say this. No woman deserves to be publicly disrespected. Not now, not ever." The reactions were mixed. Some called it responsible, others labeled it as image-saving. Plenty just said, "Sir, this is 2 lives, 3 leaks, and a diss track too late." Even Remy Ma, Papoose's estranged wife, got dragged in again when she liked a post that read, "Men throw away peace for public drama and call it love." Ouch. But Claressa wasn't backing down. Not long after the apology surfaced, her team revealed that Claressa would be sitting down for an exclusive tell-all on Red Table Raw, a YouTube spin-off series known for celebrity confessions and side-hustle skincare ads. The trailer dropped. Moody lighting, sentimental background music, Claressa dabbing at a tear and saying, "I believe someone who fed me lies and got blamed for trusting him." The video reached over 1.2 million views within half a day. Then came the final layer of chaos, a cease and desist letter, which naturally leaked immediately. The order demanded all defamatory posts regarding Claressa be removed, no further use of her name or image in songs or social content, and a complete stop to discussing her personal life in misleading or damaging ways. Taki reposted the document on her Instagram story with clown emojis, then went live. "Imagine trying to silence me when you stepped into something that wasn't yours to begin with. Nice try, sweetheart." With that, the final fallout phase kicked off. Brands began distancing themselves. Claressa reportedly lost a minor campaign with a boxing gear company. Taki was pulled from a hair product collab. Company reps stated they don't support influencer drama. Sierra Monet went private, declining to comment, possibly outlining chapters of a future memoir. And Papoose? He was allegedly seen in Atlanta with a new woman, according to fan footage. This time, though, he didn't even glance at the lens. So, where does that leave the aftermath? An Instagram war that spiraled out of control. A boxing icon dragged into social chaos. A reality stirrer dropping a diss track and sipping smoothies. And a wild card who might land a podcast and Fashion Nova deal. All over one man who still hasn't publicly clarified who he's actually dating. Meanwhile, the internet is already gearing up for the next digital battle. Because let's face it, nothing goes viral faster than 2 women, 1 cryptic rapper, and a live stream button hit before a thought is finished. So there it is. From leaked audios to legal threats, diss tracks to gym symbolism, we just witnessed a gloriously chaotic moment in online history. Now for the real questions. Was Taki wrong for spilling the tea, or just the only one willing to say it? Was Claressa really deceived, or was she pulled into a PR circus she never signed up for? And is Papoose secretly producing a reality show in his mind, where each woman gets her own storyline and camera shot? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Team Taki, Team Claressa, or Team All Y'all Need Therapy. Hit like if your jaw dropped even once. Subscribe for more drama breakdowns and tap the bell so you're first to know when another relationship combusts live. This is Gossip Star Vibe, where the drama never sleeps, the tea's always piping, and no filter stands a chance. Stay loud, stay chaotic, and remember, if someone calls you a side chick on IG Live, Screen record it. You might need that later.